Okay, today is the 16th of December 2014, and I'm on my way to Solo, and I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see the area I'm at. Right now I'm climbing out of Salt River Canyon. I'm about 45 miles away from Solo, but kind of gives you an idea of what it's like climbing up out of here. Anyway, this is going to be basically my blog input for today, and one of the stories is kind of that I'm going to tell right now is not necessarily really a Bigfoot story, but it kind of is. When I was about 8 years old, was my next door neighbor. His name was Van Jackson, and we were pretty good buds. We were about the same age and so forth. Well, his parents bought a cabin plot in Strawberry, Arizona. That's over towards Payson and Pine. And so they decided to invite me, and they took Van and myself up there, and we were supposed to work on the cabin, but of course, you know, we were 8 years old, and you don't get a whole lot of help out of an 8-year-old, but, you know. Anyway, we had the floor in on the cabin, and they hadn't put the framework was up, but they really hadn't put the sides on yet, the walls. And we were sleeping in bedrolls on the floor, and during the middle of the night I heard these funny little noises and stuff like that. Well, I had heard about the Mogollon monster and stuff like that, but I was not a believer. But I tell you what, when I started hearing those strange little noises, I'm going, what is that? You know, I couldn't figure out what it was. So since we were sleeping on the floor of the cabin without the walls and stuff up, I just scrunched down in my bedroll and pulled it up over my head, you know, and I figured, well, you know, I'm safe inside. At least that's what I thought. Anyway, I was laying there on my back and so forth, and I heard something moving closer to me, and then all of a sudden I started feeling something on my bedroll. Something was kind of on top of me, and boy, it kind of smelled. So I got enough courage to stick my head out of the bedroll and look to see what it was, and it was a skunk. And he had decided that there was a nice, soft, warm spot right there on my chest. And he decided that was where he was going to bed down for the night. I didn't want to make him spray or anything like that, so I didn't know how to get rid of him. So that skunk and I spent, probably 3 hours in, you know, kind of in bed together. He was on the outside, I was on the inside, but he had not sprayed, but he stunk. So that's when I decided from then on I was going to start bringing a tent or sleeping in a tent or something like that. The moral of the story was I was truly a convinced person that Bigfoot did not exist. And then when I started hearing those strange noises and something moving around in the room, my conviction about Bigfoot not existing kind of was overwhelmed with the reality that something strange was out there. So it's kind of funny that's how it works. Now, many a time I run against somebody that is totally skeptic. And my challenge is, come with me. And so I have taken them with me. And they're firm believers of no Bigfoots. Okay? And then when they get up there and they get to actually put their fingers into a footprint and see one, or they get the experience the screaming at night, their convictions get shattered real quick. So, don't judge me as being totally crazy and cootie and stuff like that, because not until you go out there and not until you experience it, then you can say that it's either Bigfoot does or does not believe. But yeah, gotta try it.